Getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City. Our sight tonight. Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. A chance now to check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Always exciting to see the promise of the youngsters. A season under the belts. Who took the league by storm? There hasn't been many times where he's played like a rookie as he's come in and done whatever's asked of him. That's why he's our number 5.
And at number 5 in the rankings, it wouldn't be out of the question for him to make a run at that top spot here in the last half of the season.
And over the second half of the year, we'll see how he's used in the rotation. Are they confident that he can make the big plays down the stretch?
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Thank you, Kevin. We do see NBA teams utilizing more zone defenses. Raptors coach Nick Nurse said, offense changed so drastically, now defense is having to adjust. Lakers' Frank Vogel said when your team is down and looking for a spark, the zone can break their rhythm. Kevin?
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Russell. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Şengün in at the 5. And for the Bulls, we've got Ball. Mobely is out there with Ayton. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Howard in at the 3 spot. Now here's Ball. A three-pointer, no good. Howard against Russell. Pass to Grant. High post shot. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And Howard has it in the corner.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Ball. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Jordan, the pass to Mobely. Shoots over Grant. 4 on the clock. And 3 from Jordan. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Jordan's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Bulls. Outside Russell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Here's Russell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Mobile. First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
The second overall pick back in the 2015 NBA draft. Russell having earned his first All-Star game appearance in 2019.
And so Russell hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Hoez.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Back to Russell. Grant surveying the D. There's the pass to Russell. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
A quick-minded player. Russell can adapt to defenses and put the ball through the hoop.
Jordan finds ball. Now Jordan. And then Jordan slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Russell against ball. Fires high post. And it's Russell missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Memphis foul. Jeremy Grant. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the
At
game
line
right
for the
here.
Bulls, Michael Jordan taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
John Stockton, he's checked in for the Bulls. He's perfect from the line this time. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. That's tipped. Russell looking it over. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Bulls leading by 4. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Top of the key. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Stockton left side. There's Ball with the 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Russell with the 3. They get the rebound. McCarthy. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Russell. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. It's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Pass to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Back to Stockton. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. And it's Memphis the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Here is Stockton. Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Trichet. Connects from 3-point range.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Beyond the arc. And Matisse Thybulle gets the 3. Thybulle's got 5 points so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
An absolute
That's his
beast
first personal
inside.
foul.
Love
Third
how
team
Ayton
foul.
uses his size to draw these fouls.
For Chicago, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one misses. And he can't hit the second.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
Grizzly substitution.
Here's Hickson from deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Jordan Poole, and it's Grant in at the 4. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Frank, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate them.
McCarthy, the pass to Poole. Kicks it to Hickson. Shot clock at 5. Over Mobily. The shot by Hickson, no good. Chicago leading by 6. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Good. He has 7.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Now here's Hickson. He's tightly guarded. And here's Poole for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Poole's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Mobily. Sinks that one from the post.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Stockton. Drops in the breakaway lane. Stockton's got 5 now.
And you love seeing Stockton get going defensively. Terrific at using his hands there to come up with steals.
Passes it to McCarthy. Fades away. Count that one.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
3-pointer, Stockton. The rebound by Grant.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have a consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off. And had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Mobely. Maury. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Ayton, the pass to Mobely. The kick out to Ball. This one for 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Ball against Russell. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
1:43 left in the second quarter. And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
And it's Russell missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
The pass to DiVincenzo. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Jordan against DiVincenzo. Ayton trying to break free. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 7. He gets that one.
D'Angelo
Russell's
Russell.
got 9.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Ball dishes to Mobely. Ayton kicks to Jordan. Ball from long range. A new 14 for the Bulls. Mobely misses from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Russell, and the rejection by Ayton. And they'll get another chance. Now, here's Thibault. He's guarded by Howard. Thibault can't get it to go. And so it's Chicago, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots are coming to flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest. Oh, it's killing. This is what happens when another team identifies the weakness. It just keeps hammering on it.
And that does it for our halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
We got DeAndre Ayton. LaMelo Ball is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Mobly. And it's Howard in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
DiVincenzo taking 2 shots.
Throw drops for DiVincenzo. Right, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Now here's Mobly. Howard, the pass to Ball. Here's Jordan. And he converts the layup. Jordan's got 15.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Outside Russell. And there's the drive.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
A nice shot by Mobly.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Şengün. Plays it up and banks it in.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Jones checked in for the Bulls. Stockton comes in for Jordan. Pools checked in for the Grizzlies. Up top, Russell. He's got 11. Count it.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Ball, the pass to Ayton. Ball kicks to Stockton. Ball with it. Now defended by Grant, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020. LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
That's good from Ball. Grizzlies making a switch here. Hickson's checked in. Ball hits them both. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Hickson passes to Şengün. Down low. Poole, no good.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Here's Jones. Tries again, and he uses the glass on the lane. Jones has got his first basket.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Thibault. Back to Hickson. Kicks it out to Grant. Thibault for 3. It's good from long range. Thibault's got 8 points.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game right here.
John Stockton.
Free throw good, Stockton. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively. And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
Nice pass. The more they run the offense through Grant, the more he needs to make smart plays.
The Bulls leading by 16. Pass to Ayton. And they pick up 2. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, "We understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim and not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half. Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Grant. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Russell is out there with Dante DiVincenzo.
That's his second.
Then there's Jordan
foul.
Poole. And it's McCarthy in at the 4 spot. Here's Jordan. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And there are nights, it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Russell finds Poole. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Bulls moving the ball around. And And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Stockton. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Attention to detail is what's helped Russell improve his scoring ability every year.
Now here's Jordan. Tight defense on him. That's his first miss and 9 shots from the field. The Grizzlies trail by 18. And here is DiVincenzo. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Here's Ostrovsky. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Chicago calls timeout.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear you, fans.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Bulls. Ball comes in for John Stockton. And Memphis making a change here. Chicago with the ball. Ball, the pass to Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal
Impeccable
foul.
from the line since halftime.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
And, Steve, you played in a different era. Do you look a little differently at all the hugs and handshakes between opposing players these days?
No, not at all, Kevin. It's just totally different. These guys been knowing each other for a long time, you know, with youth basketball. I think the competition on the court, it speaks for itself, so I think our game is still in good hands.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Here's Jordan. That one falls. Jordan's got 8 points in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And Russell gets it to go.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
Jordan kicks to Howard. Bounce pass from Jordan. Here's Ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. 1:58 left in the game. Thibault, the pass to Grant. Now here's DiVincenzo. Now Thibault pulls from the top of the key. That one off the back iron and out. Wade feeling it out a bit. Here's Lucas. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Lucas has got his first bucket of the night. Outside Russell. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Wade with the block.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Michael Jordan.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Chicago. out left to the wing. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Wade. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Lucas, and Lucas slams it in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
The free throw drops for Lucas. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Grizzlies. Knocks it loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Trichet, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hickson. And Hickson drops them both. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.